Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome to the channel if you are new here. Today we are back with another apartment renovation as a part of my Newcrest apartment little mini series, as a part of the whole series I guess of my rebuilding Newcrest series. And we are back in the Newcrest apartments that I built in a few videos prior. And if you are interested in watching me build the exterior of this apartment or the grounds, please feel free to check that video out. I will leave a card somewhere so you guys can go click and find that video. But anyways, this apartment I decided to build for a cat lady, so let's get into it. So as you can see right now, I am currently working on this kitchen area, and initially I was thinking about using these counters and cabinets from the country kitchen kit. I was almost said cool kitchen, but these are most certainly not those cabinets and counters at all. But I decided to switch them out and decided to go with these parenthood counters instead, because I decided to go for a little bit more of an orange color scheme, as you can see from the fridge, and finally the colors of these cabinets. It's something that I don't think I've ever really done before. I honestly don't think I've ever used a swatch for this fridge or these counters before ever, so that was definitely a bit of an experiment for me, and I was really excited to try something new here. But yeah, you'll see me like add a bunch of orange, and then I go in and add in a bunch of green accents, because I think that, yeah, once I placed down this tile backsplash, I was like, the green was like really pretty to me, so I decided to pull out these chairs from Parenthood as well. And I'm not sure if they're like exactly green per se. They're definitely I don't know, they're an interesting color, but I think they look green to me. I feel like playing this game so many years has made me colorblind, but anyways, I thought they looked really nice, and then I decided to pair them with this stove that we got from the country kitchen kit. And then I changed the swatch on the fridge to green, because I thought it would bring out some more green in the build, and I thought that looked really nice. But now I'm trying to figure out what type of couch I want for the living area, and when I tell you I have changed the couch so many times just to go back to the one that I initially brought out, it's kind of embarrassing. But I really could not figure out, I was like trying to find like a matching green to go like with the rest of the like furnishings that I had already placed down, and it's really hard because we don't have a color wheel in The Sims 4, unfortunately, and you know, not all swatches match, but I think I made it look nice in the end. But yeah, I'll bring out like a whole bunch of different couches because I just could not figure out one that was like matching. I feel like the chairs behind, like on the island, were really messing me up because I was trying to find something that matched those chairs, or at least a color similar to those chairs, and like none of the couches that I was finding were matching them at all. So that was a little bit of an ordeal, but we get there anyway. And then I do eventually end up using the couch that I first brought out, which I believe is from Horse Ranch, or I think it's actually from Growing Together. So yes, I eventually use that one, but right now I am trying to figure out like some more decor items that I wanted to add to this place, because the sim that I had in my living here was, like I said previously, a cat lady. I'm thinking that she's maybe a grandma that lives alone. She doesn't really have her husband anymore. I'm thinking her husband maybe like passed away, unfortunately, or maybe she just divorced him and decided to stay single and live with her cats, which is goals if you ask me. But anyways, you'll see that I finally brought back out that couch from Growing Together, and then I decided to use this TV, like the broken one that we got from the Basement Treasures kit, as like a nice little TV stand, and I thought that it fit this area for like the story that I was telling for like the grandma who's living here. And I feel like she's probably lived in this apartment for quite a while. She's probably like the oldest resident, not just in age, but just in like how long she's lived in the building. And I thought that was like a nice little story to tell. But I did give her like an updated TV on top of it. Like maybe her children decided to get her a nice TV for like one of the holidays or something, and she probably like really cherishes the one that's underneath it because she's probably had it for such a long time, like maybe since she was like with her husband or so. But yeah, I really thought I've never really used that like broken TV, so I thought it was nice to use it in this build. And then now I am adding this like little side entry table that is from the Crystal Creation stuff pack, and then I pair it with this mirror that we got from Seasons on top of it, and I just lower it a little bit using the tool mod because I don't really know what it is with the Sims team and like having mirrors like 10 feet off the ground, but I really don't like it, so I had to use the tool mod to lower it just a little bit. But here I am now, finally adding some decoration on this entry table. I used this globe from base game as well as this lovely little cat statue that we got from Cats and Dogs. I couldn't really find too many like cat items from Cats and Dogs, unfortunately, because I feel like a lot of that stuff is kind of centered towards dogs. Like, don't get me wrong, I love dogs, but I feel like we didn't get as many items from cats as I was wishing. But I also put this little decorations box on the lower shelf of that entry table, and it's like you probably won't get like as much gameplay use from it because it is like mainly used for the exterior of your houses, but I thought it was very fitting for a grandma to have, you know, this type of decoration in her house, because as far as like me with my grandma, I know that she has so many different like holiday decorations in her house and she always puts them up when the holidays come around, but I thought it was very fitting for storytelling, so I decided to keep it. But yeah, adding a few more decorations as far as just like storage boxes that we got from Dream Home Decorators, some shoes, and I should be or I guess I already added that bookshelf from Discovery University in the corner, and I was a little bit on the fence about like putting it in a slant or diagonal like I did, but I felt like that was really the only way I was gonna be able to fit it in here, and I really wanted to have a bookcase in the living room just to fill up the space a little bit more. And then I also use these pretty little like, what are they called? Like jar lights that we got from Parenthood. So lots of Parenthood in this house as well as Cats and Dogs. I feel like those are kind of like the main 2 packs that I used, but I did use a lot of packs in this apartment, so sorry about that. Definitely not a limited pack build, but I just love mixing and matching packs. What can I say, you know? But definitely let me know if you guys want another base game build, because I can definitely pull that out for you guys. I know that it's a lot easier for you guys who don't own as many packs, because The Sims 4 is definitely a very expensive game if you have all the packs. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if you guys would like another base game build. But anyways, here I am now decorating a little bit of the kitchen, or I guess I just finished it. And I held back quite a bit with the clutter, as you know, if you've seen any of my previous builds, I kind of go crazy with the clutter in the kitchen, but I couldn't really like add like a bunch of items that were really fitting for a cat lady, because we don't really have that many cat items. But like you'll see me almost add these like jars of like treats, but those are mainly for dogs, and I just didn't really think that they would fit well in here, so I decided not to add those. But you know, I have the essentials, you know, paper towel holder, soap dispenser, and then I put a little bread box in the corner as well as a mortar and pestle. But yeah, not too crazy in the kitchen, so your Sims should be able to cook in there, no problems at all. Because I definitely did not want to playtest this build. Like I said in my last video, I've not been playtesting any of these apartments just because they're a little bit smaller and they should be like really easy for you to build. And also I've been a little bit lazy, not gonna lie. So should be no problems whatsoever having your Sims do whatever they need to do in here. But yeah, I'm just adding some tile in the kitchen, and I think I should be moving on into the bathroom now. But oh yeah, I also have this cat tree in the hallway as well, but I'm not sure if that is the one that I end up going with. I might change it for a different one, but here I am adding some cat food by the food bowls, which is probably a bad idea in real life, because I feel like, with my cat at least, I feel like she would get into that so easily, but I couldn't really find anywhere else to put it, so I decided to put it there. And you know, maybe the cat lady got a little bit lazy and forgot to put it away. But anyways, now we are finally moving on into the bathroom. And I'm using these same counters that we got from Parenthood that I use in the kitchen, as well as this mirror that we got from Lovestruck. And I really wanted to have like this nice large counter space in here, but I really wasn't able to make it work, so I have to end up deleting one of them to make room for the toilet. I'm also using these wall sconces that we got from the Cozy Bistro kit because I don't think I've ever used them in a bathroom before, and I really want to get my use out of that pack since I don't really build community lots that often, although I should have a few coming up, not my next build, but maybe in a few builds soon after I finish with all these apartments. I think after this one I have 3 left, and the next one, my next build isn't gonna be an apartment renovation, by the way. It's gonna be like a more generations family home, just because I'm getting a little bit apartment renovationed out. I've done like 3 in a row, and I just need a little bit of a break. I want to build, an actual house for once. Yeah, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I'm just cluttering up this bathroom a little bit, and I think that's all I really add in here. Oh, and like some bath mats. But yeah, my next build should be an apartment, not an apartment, generations home. And then my build after that, I should be back to the apartments and then finish all that up. And then I'm thinking after that, I'll probably do the park that is like across the street from this apartment complex. And then after that, it should be a gym. And then I have to move on to the other neighborhood of Newcrest. But we're going to get there with rebuilding Newcrest. It's taking a little bit longer than expected, especially with all these apartments that I have to decorate. Like, I get them done fairly soon. Like, it doesn't take me longer than like 3 hours to build one apartment. But yeah, it's just taking a little bit longer trying to figure out these personalities for each individual living in these apartments. But anyways, now we have finally moved on into the bedroom area, which is a lot more brown toned in here. Not as much green, a lot of brown, which I think it looks okay. Like, it's definitely not my favorite. Like, it's not my type of bedroom that I would prefer to sleep in, but I think it fits like an older person fairly well. And yeah, I'm not mad about it, but it's definitely not my cup of tea per se. But I added a couple cat beds. I think I just put one down, but I should add another one somewhere around here. And then I put this little like scratching post with this like thing that your cats can climb up to on top of it. I put a desk in here with like the old-timey computer that almost kind of looks like a typewriter that we got from Cottage Living. I use this rug, which I'm honestly not sure which pack that is from, but I don't think I use it that often. And then I use this dresser that we got from Get Together, which unfortunately does not match any of the brown, like any of the wood colors that we have like elsewhere in this bedroom, which is a little bit disappointing, but I decided to use it anyway. I thought it was, nice enough. So I'm cluttering up that with like some flowers and then like a little bit more like bedroom stuff, like I don't know what else, but we'll see soon. Like I said, like once I finish a build, it's completely out of my mind. Like currently I'm on my next house, so like kind of forgot what I added in here. But oh, I did add that like little like phone thing that we got from the Basement Treasures kit, and I thought that was really nice. I added some baby pictures from the Storybook Nursery kit because I thought, she probably has some pictures of her grandbabies that she would like to keep close. And yeah, also I wanted to mention that, like my last build, it's probably going to be the same for all these apartments that I have in this apartment complex that I built. This build is actually split up into 2 on the gallery, so you're gonna have to download them both if you want to download it. So it's like the interior that I uploaded first, and then the balcony space is like its own room that you're gonna have to download like next to it as well. It should be fairly easy, but I did want to let you guys know because it is a little bit annoying to like have to download 2 things just for one build. I get that, and it's definitely not ideal, but I couldn't really like make it all into one room because that would just like mess up the whole apartment complex, and I was not trying to do that. So sorry about that, but I definitely want to let you guys know. But anyways, now we're moving on into the balcony space, and not too much out here. Yeah, here I am finally deleting that cat tree, and I use a different one. But anyways, not too much out here. I just put like this regular little bench, these like hanging flowers, and this like table that we got from Cats and Dogs, and I put like a drink tray on it. But we are getting close to the end of this build now, so I just wanted to thank you all so very much for watching. The screenshots will be following the end of this voiceover, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And per usual, this build is available on the gallery under my gallery ID JKenYT, which is spelled JAYKENYT, or under the hashtag under the same spelling. But yeah, we should be finishing. I think I add like a few more things. I put these like wine holders, or again, they're called nectar in The Sims 4, these nectar holders. Not ideal for the outside, completely understand. And I was going to, and I also added like this little like cat dangly toy, because I totally did not know we had that this entire time that I've been playing The Sims 4. Did not know we had that at all. So disappointing. Now I need to go play that game, or play the game and play with that some more. But anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.